How's it going, ladies and baristas? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. Now, in the last episode, we defeated the Magisters trying to kill Meister Siva. Who's this? Alright. I thought we were going to work our way around the island, but I thought the first thing we should probably do is head back into town.
They'd be daft to come back. And as long as there's no sorcerers, there's no void woken.
And once we do that, we'll talk to Meister Siva. We can find her house, which is there. And hopefully that she can teach us more about source or skills or some shit before we head out and get ourselves killed. More. Again. We got lots of resurrection scrolls now, so that'll help. Here we go. Alright, let's talk to Meister Siva.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
What a hard lady. Nice. Very cool. Robe of Mystery. Interesting. Magical headdress. That's pretty good. Can't really afford it.
I swear by the seven if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Watch as she slowly wraps a cut on her arm. Ask why they strung her up.
Apparently I had a claw in murdering their darling divine-in-waiting Alexander.
The Meister wrenches the bandage, pulling the fabric tight against her wound. She winces before tying it off in a neat knot, but you can see the red stain already spreading across the fabric.
Never mind that. That I was here the entire time. Apparently my cunning transcends time, space, and common sense.
Cough uncomfortably. Actually, you're the reason the Magisters are looking for Alexander's killer.
Meister Siva freezes, her eyes locked on you, her claws mid-swipe, cutting a new stretch of bandage.
Why on earth should I have thought anything else? Not that I was sorry to hear about his death. I doubt my grin helped matters during the interrogation.
So now that she's free, you can proceed. You want to move quickly.
Enthusiasm? On a weekday?
On a weekday?
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
This one? Or this one? Let's try this one.
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you. Your talent, push the button.
Yeah, I did that.
Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the
A stone
combination.
door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Into the safe combination as the Meister calls it out.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, God-woken.
Yeah. What are we doing down here, lady? Oh, source fountain.
Weird contraptions. This place is an
Feel
alchemist's
free to
dream.
look about while I catch my breath.
Okay, we're gonna infuse ourselves with sauce.
Come speak to me when you wish to proceed. And try not to break anything in the meantime.
More sauce, please. Yeah, that's good. Everybody get sauce infused. Incinerator control valve. Let's go push that. Whoa. Cool. What else is there? On Source Orbs Part 3. Interesting. Rhymes of the Scribes Part 4. Ooh, Firestorm Grenade. 2 of them. Invisibility Potion, Unidentified Ring. Alright, we're getting some good shit out here. Where's that ring? There. Someone identify this. Ring of the Sky. Pyrokinetic and Necromancer. That could be good on you. Pyrokinetic. Yeah, it's better than this piece of shit you got. The Jagged Ring or whatever it is. Read that. Hopefully get some recipes. Read that. There we go, new recipe. Epidemic of Fire. That sounds pretty sweet. Treatise on Humanity. Nods on God-Woken Ascension. We should probably grab that. Wrong person. Better read that. Powerful Awakening. Alright, let's talk to her.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Have the power to make the world a better place?
And you in your infinite wisdom would know what is better. You would judge your enemies without prejudice and make decisions that could hurt your own for the greater good? No. Becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
We understand?
Very well then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke.
Blackroot, blood, and fire.
Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal. Although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
The cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Okay.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Okay.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Look for the materials you need to complete the ritual.
After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Okay, now what? We have the ingredients, we must now carry out the ritual. We need to cut ourselves with the obsidian lancet, then mix the blood and roots inside the bowl. Okay. Sounds like fun. What is this thing? It's a light. Okay. It's a very intense looking light. Combine with that and that. Alright. Put that over there. Whoa, what a throw. Like a fucking champion. Burn.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes in your lungs and ignore the thumping in your head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Hey, we're back here again. Always good. Love this place. This place is the greatest. Where are we going and who are we talking to this time? You. Oh, it's myself. Talking to myself?
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen. Come. Come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am.
Okay, step closer.
Look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes. Shine brightly. Speak this spell and see.
Whoa. Spirit vision. Cast the spell regularly to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm.
Gone is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Solstissa in all her spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. And now I've come to seek some power in return.
I bet you have.
Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Solstissa nourishes herself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
Tell her not to be so dramatic. Gods are immortal after all.
Immortality is only permanent, my dear, until one day it simply ceases to be. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Wouldn't have pegged her as a defeatist.
Our battle is a work in progress. I never said we can't turn the tide. You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I.
Like Piccolo.
Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
Look at her expectantly. The word doesn't ring a bell.
It is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Ask what's so important you should win. Surely the rise of any new divine is the Seven's aim.
There you touch upon the very heart of the matter. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension. Not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom. This world's liberator.
What will happen to the other gods if we do this?
It's very simple, really. They will either bow to you or be undone. But of course, that is what they are saying to their own god woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your murderous hands.
Yay!
But don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin and your loved ones and the world they live in.
And what about the other races?
They will be at your mercy, which is vastly preferable to you being at theirs. Wouldn't you agree? So fret not, but revel in the promise of the lake. I will lead you there when you're ready, when you've become a true master of the Source and speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a Godwoken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
Say that if you were to become a master of the Source, surely there's no better tutor than herself.
Laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen. But if all I had to do was give, you would long since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So, return to Rivellon, and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
What did you do to our eyes exactly?
Something that'll make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is. Immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
You'd have thought she a master of the Source herself.
And so much more. But I'm no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the knowledge that will expand the bounds of your soul, that you'll have to hunt for yourself. Best of luck, my champion.
Alright, let's roll out. How do we get back? This way?
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
Ignore the burning in your lungs and quickly explain what happened. Your gods hiding within you, your new power, and the masters of Source.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
She doesn't know what you need to do next?
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of Source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my Source. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all Source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Rub your hands together now, this sounds like fun.
These are the kinds of creatures that grew bored pulling the legs from spiders and so moved on to people. Fun is not the word I would choose. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
Where do we find these masters?
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource, but do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience.
Don't worry, we killed lots of magisters.
And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
So that you'll be back as soon as possible. Alright, let's roll. It's GTFO. How do we get out of here? Let it. We got shit to do, yo. Oh crap, we're separate. Forgot. We separated from our group. Alright, let's go. Now. Where do we go for that mission now? The Magisters have a record of them at their barracks nearby. Okay, where's their barracks? Magisters' barracks is right there. Okay, I guess we're doing that first. There shouldn't be too much problem. We just murder our way through this place. It's all good. That's how we do.
Let it be known henceforth to each and every subject here and everywhere that, in the absence of our beloved Alexander, Bishop Divine, slain with malice and injustice by foul sorcerers, as were let fly by the perfidious lizards of the ancient empire, with the aid and abettancy of the treacherous dwarven kingdom, the Divine Order of Lucian is now led by his son's most trusted intimate and advisor, Dallis, Hammer of the Divine, Saviour of the Sorcerers, and new deliverer of the peoples of Rivellon. The Hammer shall take counsel from her most trusted advisors. Hail to the Hammer, 7 times blessed.
Dallas leading the Order. Lucian will be rolling in his grave.
Cool.
The dead don't care.
I have to
It's the
stop
living
these
who should be
disappearances.
fearful.
My career is at stake.
Alright, what's happening here?
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want, lizard? You can't just come in here as you please. There's magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
Announce that you know who is responsible for the disappearance of his comrades.
Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me.
Declare that the tavern cook was the culprit. You were forced to kill her when you confronted her.
What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Well, why did Higba have that contraband then?
Say that Higba was greedy but didn't seek to harm anyone. The cook must have sold him the contraband in order to throw suspicion on him.
That he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend one way or another. As for this cook, do you have any proof?
Tell him you liberated a note from the tavern cook's pocket. Its contents are rather incriminating.
The Magister snatches the note and peers at it.
These names, they're the ones who went missing. And others. My name is on here. The cook's been reported dead. How did you get this? Never mind, I thought she was another victim, but this... She must have been the culprit.
He shudders in disgust.
And to think she was so near to us, to me, all this time. It seems I owe you my thanks. And a reward.
Yay, reward!
He holds out a pouch of gold. You try to take it, but he doesn't yet relinquish his grasp. With his free hand, he wags a finger in your face.
Keep this ugliness to yourself. I wouldn't want it thought that we magisters can't solve our own problems without throwing gold about.
He lets go of the pouch and turns away.
Nice, level up as well.
Wilson, my inkwell is
Cool,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some
Right
more.
away.
Bow, 26 to 32, 17 to 19, that could be good. I wish I could switch characters so I could compare. I don't know, we'll grab the dagger. I'm sure the dagger's fine. Sabille, 17 to 19, yeah, that's pretty good. It's a good offhand one anyway. It's not as good as the on-hand one, but it's a better offhand one.
Years of my success, perhaps I'll be promoted.
Alright, let's separate Irfan out and let's start sneaking about.
Bellwether, I need those reports, damn it.
Of course, sir. Right away.
Alright, we got a couple of things. What are they? Alright. And this one? Okay, that's just crap. Alright, that's fine.
Wait until headquarters hears of my success.
The Path and the Pilgrimage. Cautionary pamphlet. Try to talk you out of the situation. Crap.
Nelson, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some more.
Would this be happening if you weren't a lizard? I'm not going to press the matter then, but do be diligent out there. Nice. You there, you got the look of a thief. I need to look through your bags, all of them. Fucking hell. Wits. Not the fool you take me for, thief. You're under arrest. Fine. There's a ghost nearby. Ghosts may linger anywhere they have unfinished business. Cast spirit vision regularly to find them. Driftwood Prison. We gotta bail out Ifan somehow. Hey, Silent Watcher. Yo! Let Ifan out or I'll kill you.
The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and your interjection isn't improving his mood.
What?
Why are you in such a foul mood?
The Magister glances at you like you're something he just stepped in.
Keep out of it.
A problem shared is a problem halved.
I'll halve you with my sword if you don't mind your own business.
That's why a formidable magister such as he has been relegated to such menial duties.
That's what I want to know. Stuck here with those silent things. The new leadership ought to learn to respect its veterans. We're the ones who uphold the rule of law, not white ponches like Raymond and Jonathan.
Express your sympathies and suggest that perhaps he'll get reassigned soon.
A sly smile creeps across the Magister's face.
Aye, and sooner than you might think, if the rumours are true. Let's just say, there's other places where I'd be appreciated more than I am in Driftwood.
What other place where he'd be more appreciated?
The Magister loses some of his bluster.
I ain't saying. It's a secret for loyal members of the Divine Order only.
Tell him he should leave then and join up with whatever this venture is.
Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here.
Tell him to follow his instincts. But he won't win any glory if he stays in this place.
The Magister glances around the cells, before ripping the keys from his belt and casting them aside.
This isn't the Divine Order I signed up for. Not anymore. I'm done.
Fucking sweet. I grab the key. Alright, let's go. Hey, fan. Welcome back. That wasn't so bad. Where's our gear? They took our sword. I mean, sword. Wasn't a sword, it was a bow. Where's our feckin' bow? In here? Better not have lost my shit. I'll be annoyed. I'll be fucking really annoyed. Ball and chain. Chunk of flesh. Yum. Let's grab chunk of flesh. Sabine, tell me about this chunk of flesh.
A painful death. Trapped and defenseless.
Okay. Not too interesting then. Hey guys, just checking this place out, that's all. You know, stuff to do and all that, you know. Right. Oh, wow. Summon Fire Slug? That's awesome. Sorcerer's Most Wanted. That's what we needed. Mortis. Riker. Hanag. Elmira. Sahalia. Ifan. Alright. Couple more level ups. Always good. Where is our bow, though? I really want to know that. Oh, there it is. There's the chest. Sabine, open this fucking thing, would you? Can you lockpick this? No. Fucking Jesus. We have to attack it. FN, punch this. Well, that didn't work. Oh, I want my crossbow back, you fucks. We got the key. Why doesn't that work? Oh, $60. I'll take $60. What about this one? There's FN's shit. Take. What's in that chest then? I want to know what's in that chest. FN. Here's your crossbow. Enjoy. Alright, let's roll. So we got the names as well. That all went really well, surprisingly. Going to the dungeon worked out for us really good. Ooh, what do we got up here? Magisters again. I fucking hate Magisters. Magister air stuff. Maybe we should talk to them anyway. Hey.
Oh great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
Tell you found a destroyed Magister caravan outside town.
What? Oh no. Poor Demori. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately. They'll raise the alert. Go. Now. I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better
Head
not...
nodding drowsily, the Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face. She sniffs loudly and suddenly jerks to attention, eyes red-rimmed with zeal, and something else.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I haven't stepped in... Well, I'm ready. That's what matters. Vigilance!
Wipe her spittle from your cheek. Ask who they are.
Why, whoever's snatching Magisters off the street and disappearing them? 6 lost in a week. 6! Need to be ready. Ready! Ready! Ready to protect!
Waving you away, she cranes her neck to scan all around her, jaw clenched and eyes flickering.
You're a crazy lady. Crazy, crazy bastard. Alright, well that's good. Obviously it's Mortis still that we need to get to. Mortis is the only one we know basic whereabouts of, sort of. We're looking for him for Loha, after all.
Buying or selling? Capital.
Alright, let's sell some crap. Let me get rid of all these. Don't even use these anyway. I mean, I maybe probably should, but I don't. So I might as well get rid of them.
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that ping in
Maybe keep the notes on Godwork and Ascension. I feel like that's not something I should probably give away.
That's all you gotta think about right now.
Rubies. Anything else we need? Anything else we can get rid of?
You eating any of your own fish?
I don't really use most of these scrolls either. Most of these spells we have access to as spells anyway.
Ovis?
Keep
How
those.
can you afford his stuff?
Alright, now there is some good stuff here.
That's all you need to know.
14 to 59 grants Fossil Strike. That's pretty cool. Fuck, there's so much good stuff though. 101 to 151. 110 to 160. That's ridiculous.
Can't blame 'em. There's no safety in solitude.
There's so much good stuff.
Keep steady.
I don't even know where to start.
Need potions. They'll be by soon enough.
Staff. Sold that to you. Magical Lizard's Warhammer. That's really good too. Elven Sword. Elven Club. Monstrous Axe. Kinda want that. That looks badass. That bow. It's so good. 22 to 26 fire. That's really good. I want money. Alright, compare the wand.
Business today.
Where was that? Fire wand.
People don't want to leave town. Can't blame 'em. There's no safety in
Staff.
solitude.
Staff. Where was the wand? I fucking lost it.
Well, keep steady.
Oh, there.
Still need potions.
22 to 26 fire. That's really good. 20 to 23 air. That's probably even better. Because we have so much air magic already. 23 to 27 fire. That's even better. It's $2,700.
You made it back safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about.
Get a damage boost for every nearby character.
Easier said than done.
Phoenix dive could be pretty good for getting in close. What's this one? Deflective barrier. Projectiles that hit you are reflected back at the caster. This doesn't prevent the original projectile effects. Provides 134 physical armor. Nice. That's pretty good. Blitz attack. Jumping from one target to another. That's pretty good too. There's too much stuff I want. I want to kill this guy and take all his shit. Frankly. I want to fuck him up and take all his stuff. I mean, is that so bad? I mean, I guess. But still.
Much business today?
Not much. People don't want to leave town.
Oh, look at that. 63 and 109. Oh, I've been sitting here for too long and I just want to buy everything.
Well, keep steady. People still need potions. They'll be by soon enough.
I'm going to buy that. Which is most of our money, to be fair. We have $1,300 left. What else can we get?
Than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
We could get this helmet too. No, it's 2,100. Belt of the Expert. That's pretty good.
Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I just want everything.
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that thing out of my mind.
You made it back safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now.
Alright, that'll do.
Easier said than done, Ada.
God, we need money. We need so much money still. There you go. Sabille, this is for you. 22 to 32. Massive improvement.
You could be a dwarf, for starters.
Alright, now we can sell off the extra crap.
Wars are brewing, special prices. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Alright, what else can we sell? I still have a purging wand. I didn't realize that. It has one shot left in it. Invisibility potion might be useful. I'll hang on to that. Get rid of this crap. Get rid of that. Still not sure what the old coin's for. Yeah, we got 800 bucks. That's a start. Alright, now we need to do level ups. Yeah, not much is happening in this episode, to be fair. All hanging around town, getting level ups, getting new gear and all that sort of jazz. But that's okay. That's alright.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Pump up his strength a little. And... Fuck, Warfare's at 8. That's really high.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
I don't really know what else we need to put up. I was thinking about doing some necromancer skills as well. We've already got some polymorph skills. I was thinking about getting some necromancer skills, like the ones that let you heal from blood and that sort of thing. Maybe I'll put one into necromancer. I don't have the abilities yet, but we'll get them. Okay, Constitution's at 13. That's quite good. I might put one more into Constitution, then drop another one into Intelligence. Her Intelligence is really high. Like, really fucking high now. Okay, so Hydrosophis, Aerothurge, and Pyrokinetic are all at 5. It might be worth putting points into something else now, like, Geomancer, maybe? I'm not sure how bothered I am with Geomancy skills, to be honest. Pyrokinetics is base 4. Hydrosophis is only base 2. It's getting a bonus of 3. So maybe we should put some into Hydrosophis, because our gear's probably going to change. And Sabille. Kind of want to put more into Constitution for you, because you just don't survive very easily. So we'll pump up your Constitution just a tad. And kind of want to put more into Warfare for you.
You eating any of your own fish?
For a bit of a damage boost there. Irfan, you're the same. I'm going to pump Constitution for you as well. Because you die too easily as well, you piece of ass.
Ovis? How can you afford his stuff?
Alright, we're going to pump Warfare for you as well.
That's all you need to know.
Alright, that's good. Now, I know we didn't actually start heading out into the map in this episode. We'll do it in the next one. We're going to wrap this one up now. Lots of storyline stuff in this one at least, so that's good. Now we just got to... in the next episode, we'll head on out and we'll make our way around the map. We'll head towards the Memorial... oh, we'll head to this Riker's Rest first, I suppose, and then work to Memorial of Heroes, and then Paradise Downs, Garrus Family Farm, and then round here, Blood Moon Island Bridge and everything. And head back to where we got fucking destroyed. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.